honestly just coming to the realization that you deserve this? Honestly, you're just getting there now. Seth, you knew this day was coming. You knew damn well what you were getting into. Whether you want to call it selling out or buying in, you knew damn well what you were getting into right from the get-go. I made you the man. I made you the face of the WWE, the biggest superstar this place had seen in a long time. I made you the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and you held that championship up above your head, and you shoved it in everyone's face. You told them you were the man. I did that for you, Seth Rollins. I did everything, and I delivered on everything I ever said I would deliver for you, and then you bit the hand that feeds you. And now, what did you think was gonna happen, right? Do you think we were all just gonna go our separate ways? We were gonna shake hands and just go on our merry little way and do our own things? It's not how it works, and you know it. You're not that stupid. You're not like them. You're not dumb. You know how this works. You don't buy into what they say. Oh, Seth, he used you up and then he spit you out. So friggin' what? Yeah, I used you up and spit you out, Seth. Look at me, not him. Look at me. I used you up and I spit you out. That's life. Man up. Get over it. Because when I was doing that for you, you were profiting along the way. I used to tell the whole world, Seth, that you were the future. Nah, now you're the past. You're just another washed up, beat up superstar who's worthless. Salvage what is left, Seth. What little bit is left, salvage it. I'm gonna do what I always do for you, and I'm gonna tell you what the answer is. You need to make the right decision here, Seth, because this is the most pivotal decision you will ever make in your entire career. Do not come to WrestleMania. Do not call me out at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins, because I am done playing with you. I am done warning you. If you show up at WrestleMania, Seth, if you call me out at WrestleMania, I promise you, no, Seth, I swear to you, if you show up at WrestleMania.
Well, it was earlier on tonight that Braun Strowman said, I want Roman Reigns to sign on the dotted line for our match at Fastlane or else. Well, the big dog has obliged, and you gotta believe this is a situation that has combustible written all over it. The official contract signing between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman tonight.
Well, it's take two for the Shining Stars as they continue to pedal their resort in Puerto Rico. Remember, earlier tonight, they were supposed to take on the New Day, but a snafu led them to learn that they actually have a handicap match tonight against this man.
Their opponent, standing at over 7 feet tall, weighing 383 pounds, is the world's largest athlete, The Big Show!
As the Big Show makes his way to the ring, we want to let everyone know that this coming Saturday, tickets will be available for the one night of the year WWE Goes Extreme. It's WWE Extreme Rules in Baltimore, Maryland. It takes place June 4th. It is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view event. Tickets available on Saturday.
And wait, it's going to be a throwdown in Charm City. Speaking of throwdowns, after what we witnessed the Big Show experience last week, you know he's going to want to get back to his winning ways after an incredible back-and-forth main event with Braun Strowman. Big Show let everyone know he's in the best shape of his career and still can get it done with the best of them. Is that a brochure?
That didn't work too well. Yeah, Primo trying to sell the Big Show on the resort in Puerto Rico. And Big Show, the world's largest athlete, again, in an incredible match last week with Braun Strowman. Epico now. Here's the double team by the Shining Stars. And again, the power of the Big Show.
How about a plan C?
The good news is, no matter how bad this situation ends up for Primo and Epico, they can still go to the wonderful resort and casino.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Corey. They can, and perhaps Primo and Epico can master the art of consuming meals through a straw.
Yeah, you might be right, Byron, because Big Show is in a mood tonight. And he's not interested in real estate in Puerto Rico. And the Shining Stars now trying to double team the Big Show. A little bit of 2-on-1 action here. Big Show's in a bit of trouble, down to one knee.
Can't write off Primo and Epico right off the bat. They're two incredibly talented superstars.
Tag made, Primo up to the top rope. Oh no, did you hear that?
Two talented superstars, unfortunately, with a failed game plan so far.
The Big Show's got hands the size of frying pans.
They're getting hit by one of those big waves off the island. And
well, this isn't gonna work out well.
A knockout punch.
Man.
The world's largest athlete, a true giant.
Choke slam for one.
Choke slam with authority. Big Show with the win.
Here is your winner, the Big Show.
An impressive victory here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw, by the world's largest athlete, the giant known as the Big Show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, during the month of February, WWE celebrates Black History Month by honoring great African Americans who have trailblazed a path for all of us. Well, tonight, we honor a man who has become synonymous with the term civil rights.
I have a dream. This nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
In a time where civil rights leaders routinely came face to face with anger and hate, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. dared to dream of a time when Black children would be judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin.
Dr. King was a man of peace who preached love and equality for all, despite the horrible acts of violence perpetrated against himself, his family, and his people.
Even after his own home was firebombed, Dr. King responded with compassion and a steady hand. He battled hatred with love.
From his march in Selma to the March on Washington, Dr. King proved that the impact of a life in service to others will long last after he's gone.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s life was taken in an act of cowardice and violence. But the dream he dared to dream, the dream he dared to share with the world, will live forever.
Tony. So we have this tag match with TJ Perkins and Jack Gallagher. Now I know you have business with both of these men, but I want to be crystal clear what the purpose of this match is. The purpose of this match is to put Jack Gallagher in his place before our Cruiserweight Championship match this Sunday at WWE Fastlane. You see, that sideshow act, he made a mockery of our contract signing last week, and that is why I will enjoy proving he is not worthy of my title, nor my throne, and reminding the world exactly why I am the king of the Cruiserweights. Do you understand?
Okay, tonight is about that, for you. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna do what's best for the premier athlete.
Don't screw this up.
Monday Night Raw is in Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Hall of Fame for the NFL's Green Bay Packers. You know, earlier tonight, Corey, Austin Aries told us that he had a big scoop. And from what we understand, here's the scoop now. Someone he believes is going to one day be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
The
let me give you a bit of a history lesson. Austin Aries, one of the most decorated sports entertainers the world's ever seen. There's only one man at the A-double level, and that's Austin Aries. It's gonna be a great day to be great. It's gonna be a bad day to be you.
Well, it's cruiserweight time.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of TJ Perkins and gentleman Jack Gallagher.
That was quite the introduction, Austin.
You like my package, Cole? It was massive, wasn't it?
Spectacular. Spectacular.
I mean, let's be honest.
I gotta watch it for 4
people
hours.
might forget. I'm an expert commentator. I'm an expert in the ring. I'm a main eventer everywhere I go. I'm a master of my craft, and very soon, you may all get to see that firsthand.
Well, let's take you back to Raw this past Monday night, where Jack Gallagher was in the midst of his contract signing with the cruiserweight champion, Neville.
Neville, your problem is you believe you're a king, and you believe that that makes you better than everyone else. And that I will not stand for.
And what exactly are you gonna do about it, Jack?
And this is what happened, guys.
Things broke down. Gentleman Jack throwing hands and a headbutt that would send the king of the cruiserweights crashing.
Yeah, nothing gentlemanly about Jack Gallagher last week, but he's ready for this coming Sunday. Austin Aries will join us at ringside as Jack Gallagher has his opportunity to dethrone the king.
Yeah, but wasn't enough for me being at ringside commentating. This championship match at Fastlane is gonna be bananas.
See what you did there. Hopefully, Gentleman Jack can...
Whoa!
Their opponents, the team of the premier athlete Tony Nese and the WWE Cruiserweight Champion and King of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
And you guys will also be at ringside tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern, immediately following SmackDown on the WWE Network for 205 Live, where we understand Neville is going to deliver his State of 205 Live address.
Nobody better to deliver the State of 205 Live address than the king of the cruiserweights and cruiserweight champion. And gentlemen, you ever watch Masters of the Universe? When you see Nese and Neville come to the ring together, it's like when He-Man and Fakor happened. Except one of them's not blue.
So here we go, tag team action. No, wasted little time going after Gallagher. And TJ Perkins will actually start this match off against the cruiserweight champion.
Well, hopefully, Gentleman Jack teaches TJ Perkins a thing or two about fashion and style.
You're not going to see this on SmackDown Live, only on Monday Night Raw. Cruiserweight action.
An inadvertent misdirection, miscue right there between Perkins and Gallagher.
Heard what Neville said earlier tonight. He called Jack Gallagher a sideshow act. Said he's going to put him in his
Neville
place.
mocking Gallagher while driving his knee into the face of TJ Perkins.
There's a lot of things to mock Jack Gallagher about, but I wouldn't say it's his finely groomed facial hair.
Well,
Neville could take a few tips from him for that.
A hard tag from Neville to Nese. Nese did not seem impressed with Neville earlier on.
We heard. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off there, Cole. I was going to reference earlier on Nese doing things that are in the best interest of the premier athlete, not really concerned with the champion's plans.
Perkins rolling him up and a kick out by Nese.
Preoccupation.
What a kick, right to the mush.
A preoccupation by Tony Nese almost cost him right there.
And here comes the gentleman, Jack Gallagher, who looks to win the Cruiserweight Championship Sunday at Fastlane on the WWE Network. Gallagher, cover. And there's Neville breaking things up.
Say I appreciate the fact, maybe not very gentlemanlike, but Jack Gallagher throwing some fists with Neville last week. They're throwing a headbutt because he's going to need to bring that to Fastlane if he wants to be the new Cruiserweight Champion.
Gallagher might have knocked himself loony.
Look, TJ Perkins, detonation kick.
And now
Gallagher, drop kick.
And Gallagher.
See Gallagher looking, staring a hole through the Cruiserweight champion on the outside of the ring.
This is unique.
Unique submission. Maybe sending a message to Neville.
And tapping out.
Neville didn't look like he was too interested in getting there to help Tony Nese either, did he?
And not at all.
TJ Perkins and gentleman Jack Gallagher.
So Gallagher turns his attention now to Neville and the Cruiserweight title Sunday at Fastlane.
It's an impressive win by Jack Gallagher, grabbing some momentum, leading up to this big championship match for him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's become an anchor of WrestleMania weekend, the WWE Hall of Fame induction.
When I said out there, no one deserves this more than you do.
Besides, Charlotte wants to question your integrity.
Thanks. But you know Charlotte as well as anyone. She always has some trick up her sleeve, especially at pay-per-views, so I think I'm gonna need some eyes in the back of my head this Sunday.
Look, you don't have to worry about that, because I'm going to be ringside for your match this Sunday.
Hi, guys. Sorry, are your necks a little stiff, a little sore? Did I just hear you say, Sasha, that you're gonna be in Bailey's corner this Sunday?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, is that because you think Bailey still can't get the job done on her own? Or is that just because Charlotte was right and you do want to share that spotlight and take it off Bailey a little bit? But you know what? I'm here to tell you that you don't have to worry about that, because I'm going to give you your own spotlight. This Sunday, I'm putting you in a match against the most dominant female in WWE, Nia Jax. That's right, the woman who just pinned you and the woman who seems to have a knack for squashing and injuring you, Sasha. So if I were you, I'd stop worrying about Bailey's back and start worrying about my own.
And Sasha might want to listen to Stephanie's advice there. Sasha and Nia Jax now, Sunday at Fastlane.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, Cesaro!
Cesaro with a tough task ahead of him here tonight. A one-on-one matchup with the Destroyer, Samoa Joe.
You look at it as a tough task, or in Cesaro's eyes, a major opportunity. These two have done battle all over the place, but we're going to see it right now.
And next Monday Night Raw comes to Chicago, Illinois. Going to be an interesting Monday Night Raw because we're going to have the fallout of what happens Sunday at Fastlane. Will we have a new Universal Champion? Will it be Goldberg or Kevin Owens for the title next Monday night in Chicago?
His opponent, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Can't be pleased. He's been put in this match tonight by General Manager Mick Foley. Cannot be pleased at what he witnessed earlier on in the showdown between Seth Rollins and Triple H here tonight. Seth Rollins vowing that he will be at WrestleMania. But that's going to be up to the doctors as we close in on that event in 34 nights.
That was an uncomfortable scene being in the ring with
And
the
look at
Destroyer on the outside.
Samoa Joe backing Cesaro into the corner. And Corey, this is the renewal of a long-time rivalry between these two men.
Two top-tier talents have literally traveled the globe competing against each other.
Power of Cesaro! Godwin suplex to Samoa Joe!
These two absolutely no strangers to one another, have done battle on different continents.
And a running uppercut.
Looks like they haven't forgotten their disdain for one another.
That familiarity has brought a great deal of intensity.
Cesaro, did he hurt his knee when he came off the apron?
Looked like he tweaked it momentarily, but Cesaro recovers and throwing hands.
Well, he realizes against Samoa Joe, you cannot show weakness. Big cross body, lateral press, hook of the leg, and a kick out. And Cesaro really seems to be favoring the left knee. You saw him get up very slowly.
Usually sure-footed Cesaro slipped off of the apron. It hasn't been the same ever since. And Samoa Joe.
Yeah, went right for the knee. And then a drop kick, though, by Cesaro. Now really favoring the left leg.
Cesaro trying to tough it out, but he realizes you cannot allow Samoa Joe any...
look at Joe.
Oh, man, right onto the knee. Samoa Joe picking at the injury, targeting it and attacking. Joe's in control live on Raw. We're back live on Monday Night Raw in what has been a very physical matchup between Samoa Joe and Cesaro, but Joe now dominating. He picked apart an injured leg of Cesaro that was hurt early on in the matchup, and it's been all Joe.
It's allowed Joe to essentially strike at will against Cesaro.
Joe has made quite the impact since arriving on the scene. Saw earlier tonight when he took out Seth Rollins. His first night here on Raw. Look at the power!
Injured leg and all.
Wow, and what a move by Cesaro. And now can Cesaro capitalize?
I don't know how much that took out of Cesaro, but this is a prime opportunity if Cesaro can capitalize.
You're not going to get too many windows of opportunity against Samoa Joe, so Cesaro needs to capitalize quick. Joe already back to his feet, but what an uppercut.
And Joe now.
Right back to the bullseye, right back to that left knee.
And look at Joe taking him down. And
into a knee bar. Cesaro needs to make it to the rope. Samoa Joe, how fluid, how quickly. Locked in the knee bar. Cesaro is in a world of trouble right now.
You follow Joe for a long time. And look at Cesaro now trying to counter this. And doing a really nice job trying to turn it into the sharpshooter here.
Joe with the straight left jabs to the jaw.
Great counter by Cesaro, at least to break it, but Joe right back to the knee. Cesaro with a flying uppercut.
This speaks to the ability of both these men to attack you in so many different ways. Now Cesaro trying to get some life back into that left knee as he rapidly strikes with those uppercuts on Samoa Joe.
Oh, and another one.
Watch, exhaustion beginning to set in on Cesaro, but there is no quit in this Swiss sideboard.
Not at all. I can't believe the power of Cesaro here for the win to knock off Joe here on Raw. Oh, and a kick out at 2.
The power of Cesaro never ceases to amaze me, let alone being on a bad leg.
Yeah, this tremendous guts in this man, Cesaro. With that never say die attitude, now trying to pound some feeling back into his knee.
No
is he gonna
way.
try to
Not on
swing?
one leg, no, smart. Samoa Joe right to the patella.
Oh, and that double knee, double stop right to the chest, cover, almost had him. Another near fall for Cesaro.
The ability of Cesaro to switch on the fly, to call the audible.
No, he's gonna look for the neutralizer. The Gotch neutralizer here. Can he get, and Joe is able to counter. Cesaro, a bad knee gave out. Bad knee momentarily gave out
well enough, but
and he just couldn't balance right on that rope. Cesaro's just not himself here tonight since he tweaked the leg earlier in the matchup. Direct shot by Joe.
Look at this.
Uranagi by Samoa Joe with authority. The cover, hook of the leg, and Joe takes out Cesaro.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
Corey, he is a dangerous, dangerous man.
If you have known anything about Samoa Joe, you know that to be the God's honest truth. There is nothing more dangerous than Samoa Joe.
Laser focused without any concern for consequence. That is Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is, we've taken a look at how Cesaro hurt the knee in the first place, right there. Samoa Joe taking advantage of Cesaro tweaking his knee when he fell off the apron earlier on, and now Joe turns the attack right back to the knee. There's a reason this man's called the Destroyer.
Joe continued the attack, focused, and this, real head rocker right there. Samoa Joe just planting Cesaro right in the center of the ring.
Samoa Joe, congratulations on your victory over Cesaro tonight. Tell me, how did you manage to have such a big impact on Raw in such a short amount of time?
The answer is quite simple. I came here to hurt people. And in that ring tonight was Cesaro, a world-renowned grappler, a seasoned veteran, a freak athlete, but he is not me. So this serves as a reminder to everybody in the back. It does not matter what you've accomplished. It does not matter who you are. And it doesn't matter how much these people love you. Cesaro, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, when you come against the Destroyer, inevitably, you...
Oh boy, Sami Zayn looking to confront Samoa Joe here tonight after everything Samoa Joe has done. Wait a minute, Sami Zayn flew right by us here, and he's attacking Samoa Joe, giving Joe some of his own medicine.
Zayn taking a page out of Samoa Joe's tendency to ambush from behind.
It almost looked like Joe was on the retreat for a moment, Corey. And now, taking the attack back to Sami Zayn.
Gotta admire the guts of Sami Zayn, but this is not a bright decision. You don't come out and try to throw hands with the Destroyer.
Yeah, but look at Sami Zayn go. He's got Samoa Joe covering up. He's got him in trouble. Security finally out here to separate these two.
You know as well as anyone, Corey, Sami Zayn's got too much pride to just cower away in fear.
Samoa Joe with a cheap shot. The security was pulling Sami Zayn away, and Samoa Joe with a cheap shot to Sami Zayn. And now Joe looks to do more damage, perhaps. This has become a real volatile situation between these two men. And it all started when Samoa Joe said he's not a Sami Zayn.
Oh, look out! Sami Zayn! Oh, my God!
Watching himself off the stage, taking out Samoa Joe. And now Zayn continuing the assault. Zayn will not be disrespected.
Defiant, desperate for revenge.
Zayn will not allow himself to be victimized by Samoa Joe.
Yeah, but Byron, when it comes to Samoa Joe, victimization isn't always a choice.
And finally, these two men separated, but Byron, you gotta give Sami Zayn credit to come out here and stand up like he did to Samoa Joe, a man who's taken him out the past few weeks.
There's no intimidation when it comes to the aura of Samoa Joe for Sami Zayn.
It has been quite the night here on Monday Night Raw as we roll toward Fastlane this coming Sunday. And folks, we're also celebrating the third anniversary of the WWE Network. And well, if you haven't done so, go over to WWENetwork.com to subscribe and enjoy your 30-day free trial.
Get this, I get this big news right now. If you sign up this Thursday or after, not only will you get Fastlane this Sunday, you also get WrestleMania during your 30-day free trial.
So, we ask the question again, what are you waiting for? Head over to WWENetwork.com right now and sign up.
And of course, Fastlane on the WWE Network this coming Sunday. And one of the big matches, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. And coming up next, are you guys ready? Strowman and Reigns in the same ring at the same time to sign the contract. Something's going down. These two men may collide. Coming up next on Raw.
Order's finally been restored here in Green Bay, but this coming Sunday, it's going to be chaos once again. General Manager Mick Foley just making it official that Sami Zayn will go one-on-one with the Destroyer, Samoa Joe, at Fastlane.
And also in Fastlane, you know, Sasha Banks says she promises to be in the corner of Bayley, but we learned from Stephanie McMahon before Sasha can do that, she's got to survive a match with the woman who claims she broke the boss, Nia Jax.
This Sunday night at Fastlane, we will find out what happens when the irresistible force meets the immovable object, when Roman Reigns takes on the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Although this match was made several weeks ago, we are having an official contract signing to assuage Braun Strowman's fears that Roman Reigns will attempt to back out of that match. While I cannot foresee a circumstance where Roman Reigns would attempt to back out of that match,
Braun Strowman operates on his own time and only does what he wants when he wants.
A mountain among men. I want to show you what happened last week at the end of Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman had just won his matchup in the main event when he was confronted by his opponent in Fastlane, Roman Reigns.
After picking up a marquee landmark victory in his career, the big dog Roman Reigns brought the fight to the monster among men, delivering multiple Superman punches, but Strowman just would not stay down.
Roman tried to do whatever he could to leave an impression on Braun Strowman, but instead it was Strowman who would do the same to Roman Reigns.
A devastating power slam by Strowman and Roman Reigns again, sending the message and making a statement. And this coming Sunday at Fastlane on the WWE Network from Milwaukee, Roman Reigns has the task of trying to take down the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
You brought the paperwork, you brought the table. Your purpose here is done. Leave or else.
Now, Braun, I understand this is a big career moment for you, and I can read the writing on the wall. I may not be long for my role as general manager, but as long as I'm still the Raw general manager, you will respect what I have to say.
There was a time I would have stood next to you in this ring and respected you, back when you were a competition. You know, Stephanie's right. You're not the man you used to be. You're pathetic. And that's why when I tell you to leave, I say it with the respect that a broken down suburban dad deserves.
Decade. Maybe that's one way to take down the mountain among men.
Roman Reigns standing tall over Strowman. Some poor security guard was taken out in the collision of the spear.
Collateral damage. Yeah, there's been a lot of that throughout all this. Roman Reigns gonna ink the contract. I don't think Braun Strowman's gonna have to worry about Roman Reigns walking away from a fight Sunday at Fastlane.
You gotta be kidding me.
Braun Strowman rising from the rubble.
Here's Strowman scream, is that all you've got? Are you kidding me?
Did you see the look of disbelief on the face of Reigns? A Superman punch! Strowman down to one knee!
Gone is the disbelief. Roman Reigns, no, I gotta keep on striking, keep on hitting.
He's got no choice. He thought he delivered the... Oh, and look at Strowman!
Look out.
Reigns into the turnbuckle with such force, the whole rope exploded. The turnbuckle exploded as Reigns was driven in with such force by Strowman.
Strength beyond strength from the monster among men. It might have just caved in Roman Reigns' sternum. I have never seen anything like that.
I can't believe what we just saw.
Everything Roman Reigns has done, everything he's thrown at Strowman has not worked. Even tonight, spearing Strowman through a barricade, Strowman is still standing tall. And this is absolutely incredible. The force that Reigns was driven into the corner.
Just surreal. Look again.
Those are solid steel turnbuckles. The velocity that Reigns was thrown with. The strength on display from Strowman.
And look at Strowman, Corey. The way he's strutting up the ramp.
I don't know, gentlemen, this Sunday, you got to think Roman Reigns might be finding himself at the cemetery gates. The monster among men, just too much.
Wait a minute. Look at Strowman can't believe this either, neither can I. Roman Reigns is still signing the contract. After everything Roman's been through, he still wants this fight Sunday.
That's a message to Braun Strowman. I have no fear of what you can do to me.
Well, when you've seen the carnage that Braun Strowman's created, do you think he's got any reason to be afraid of anything?
What does Roman Reigns have to do at Fastlane Sunday to finally stop this monster among men? We thought maybe this was going to stop Strowman, but it didn't. Strowman rose from the rubble to do this to Reigns.
Just a page out of the handbook of destruction written by Braun Strowman.
All I know is if Roman Reigns wants any chance of winning on Sunday, he better bring out the heavy artillery.
Could Roman Reigns be on the fast lane toward destruction Sunday on the WWE